Jeremy Lawan joins us in the backyard with a wonderful sunset this Sunday night. Jeremy.
Yeah, Jack, this is the very last weekend of September, the last sunset of September weekends anyway, and boy, is it a beautiful one. Hopefully you enjoyed this weekend. We started off the day today with some fog, then we broke out to sunshine and temperatures really popped up to near record highs. But I got to start off our weather forecast with something that's very important. Of course, the tropics are active this time of year, and they certainly are active right now. Take a look at what we're looking at right now here, right in the north of the Caribbean. We've got Hurricane Umberto. That's a Category 4 hurricane. Last night, it actually was briefly a Category 5 hurricane. And now we've got Tropical Storm Imelda named at this point, and there is tropical storm warnings in effect for parts of the Florida coastline. But look at how much more organized Umberto is compared to Imelda. That is going to play a significant role in how Imelda moves. So because Umberto is so close to Imelda, sometimes, this is about a 700-mile spread, sometimes when systems get close to each other, they can interact. And what's going to happen is Umberto is actually going to pull Imelda out to sea. That's why it takes this hard east turn. And most of the impacts now are going to be south of the Carolinas, whereas originally we thought that the Outer Banks of North Carolina could receive over a foot of rainfall. That has changed since the last forecast, now that Umberto is expected to take it a little bit further out to sea quicker. So it's called the Fujiwara effect. It's named after the Japanese meteorologist who first described it in his meteorological papers back in 1921. There's Umberto, there's Imelda, and see how Imelda ends up being nudged out to sea as a result of Umberto's implications and its force. So that's good, but it's not so great for parts of southeastern Georgia. Now the core of the rainfall accumulations have shifted towards the south, and parts of southeastern Georgia like Savannah could see more than a half foot of rainfall, and the Bahamas are going to get deluged by rainfall too, about 4.5 inches expected there. Parts of the East coast of Florida also expecting significant impacts, between 1 to 4 inches of rainfall. Here in our area, we didn't see any rain this weekend. Only thing we saw was a little bit of fog this morning. Beautiful shot from East Stroudsburg from Nydia. Thank you for sending that one in. Now East Stroudsburg, this is Mountain Slings Lake Resort, looking gorgeous with nothing but blue skies overhead. Current temperature right now 81 degrees with winds west-southwest at 5. Today we got up to 86 in Williamsport and Selinsgrove. Avoca up to 82, and Mount Pocono got up to 78. That's near record high temperatures, folks, all between 2 to 4 degrees within the record. There are your records. We didn't break anything, we didn't tie anything, but we got close, and we're still enjoying wonderful sunshine this Sunday evening. There's Imelda, right off the coast of Florida. There's Umberto. It's going to make this pass towards the east, but it will spill in a few clouds. That's the only impacts we'll see here in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Some cloud cover as we go through our Monday. So overnight tonight, clear. There are the outer bands of Imelda's clouds coming in on Monday, and they get pretty thick as we go throughout the rest of the day and into the evening. And they don't start to leave our area until Tuesday in the afternoon hours. We start to break out to some sunshine north and west. Here's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures warm for the last 2 days of September, Jack. We're at 80 for Monday and Tuesday. First day of October is Wednesday. We're down to 71. Second day of October, boy, we'll be feeling like fall for sure. 67 will be the low, and those overnight lows will be down in the low 40s and in our mountains, likely in the upper 30s. So get ready for it to feel like fall. I know it hasn't for a lot of September.
Jeremy, thank you very much.
Yep.